I don't have any both hands.
Oh, that's what you
See,
doing.
that's why my hand is so wobbly. I can't touch anything. Because that would hurt. I don't have any bones. I only have no bones. Oh, with that little crystal on my cheek. I just saw a crystal on my cheek.
You like those? So we gotta use this filter today.
Yes, filter. We gotta use a filter.
Hey.
Hey.
So, we're back.
Yeah, we're back. Hold on. I gotta get that real quick.
But today we are going to be doing the same thing. Doing inventory, late night bite, inventory, and having a little chit chat. Today I really want to talk about the business side of business that I don't think people realize how much it is to it, like for real. Like, I don't know, the sooner you can find some type of counsel, legal counsel to help with paperwork or any questions that you might have as far as your paperwork, a good CPA, someone to help you with your books. And when you are doing anything with business, make sure every expense is coming out of your business accounts. You don't want any problems later on down the line with anything like that, as it pertains to your business, because I'm not saying that I'm going through that right now. I'm just saying I'm doing a lot of precautionary stuff so that I don't have to worry about that. But it is a lot. Contracts are a lot. It's fun to get on here and do videos and do content. Like, if that was my only job, and at some point that will be my only job, and all I would have to do is just go and oversee what somebody else has done and all of that other stuff. Because, I mean, it's cool. We get on here and we chop it up. But, baby, the other side, yeah. And it's cool. It's fun. I mean, I like that part, too. Because that's a big part of the business, to get to organize and set up your business the way you want it to be done. And how you know, need things to go. But there's not a lot of people that will really talk to you about it without saying, oh, I want you to pay me this amount of money for me to tell you you got to do X, Y, and Z with your business. The big part about it is the business part, you know, getting your business established, making sure that whatever state you live in, your paperwork with that state is renewed every year, every 2 years, or whatever your requirements are for your state. Like I said, getting somebody to do the proper paperwork with your taxes and your bookkeeping, getting the proper method, which for most businesses is the accrual method. If you're still doing the cash method for as far as taxes with your business, you might want to consider switching. It's not for everybody, but most businesses do operate in that way. If you look it up, you can find out how to operate in that way, or you can talk to your tax professional and your CPA, because it's people that do taxes, it's people that keep books, and there's a certified, which you really need is the certified. But yeah, so we've been dealing with contracts and stuff like that, and moving into the next phase of everything. And it's been good. I mean, you know, I've been fortunate enough to come across some good people so far, and we're going to keep ourselves protected, pray over your business, you know,
name, wait, what's the name? I think the name is Mango.
Oh, Mango, that's his name?
Yeah. Mango, yeah. I just forgot his name. His name?
But, yeah.
His real name is...
And if it's any other questions that you might have...
His real name is Mango.
I'm going to leave this video up
Look,
just for like little tidbits.
Hold on, I just made it. Look, it can stand up on its own.
Yes, it can stand up on its own.
Mommy,
What?
look, she did.
Oh, sorry. Get a wipe. So, but yeah, definitely. Hold on one second, baby. Let me finish talking. When it comes to business-wise things, like people that are always trying to get you to pay them to tell you what to do. Now, not unless you're actually having that person file your paperwork and this, that, and the third, because it is a lot to deal with that. But no, the basic things. Call the USPTO office on your own to get your name of your company trademarked. Don't always feel like you have to pay all this money to get somebody to trademark your name. Do this, do that. Do some of the work on your own so you can have more of appreciation for what it is that it takes to keep your business going or to get your business established. And it'll keep you more focused at the end of the day on what it is you need to do next in the process, as it pertains to your business. But yeah, get your trademark done. Register yourself with your state wherever you live in. And make sure you have some type of legal counsel. Even if you cannot afford to have a lawyer on retainer every day. Have somebody that you can just talk to about legal help when it comes to your business or what you may need to do when it comes to if you want to get in a store or if you want to only sell online or if you want to just partner with affiliates or whatever the case may be. Like, we're trying to branch out. Well, I'm looking to try to branch out with doing independent vendors in different states and have them do it exclusively with them as something else to try. I don't know, but try anything, not anything, but certain things that you may feel that will set your business apart from someone else and not always feeling like, oh, you have to pay for everything. Google, like a lot of people say, will be your best friend. Google it. You don't know it? Google it. But definitely get your trademark. You put your name out here, you do whatever, and the next thing you know, somebody got your name. Like, yeah, it's yours. Cool, you came up with it. But once it comes to that paperwork, it's gone. Like, even with the big ones, Beyonce's and all of them, the stuff that they use. She used the guy Messy Maya. I don't know if people remember Messy Maya. Nobody talks about it. But his family tried to take her to court because of the whole New Orleans and da-da-da-da-da. They took everything from him. Okay, he didn't have any of his stuff trademarked. He didn't have any of his stuff registered with the state that he was in. He had all these cute little quotes and all this other stuff, and he was on social media doing whatever. May he rest in peace. He passed away, and they used all of his content. Period. So, yeah, these things are very important. Like, it's so important. And I love to see people winning. But realistically, when it comes down to it, like, a lot of people just jump on here and just be like, oh, I'm doing whatever. And then, luckily, some people come across, like, management or, like, talent managers or someone that's actually going to help you build your brand, which is great. You know what I'm saying? But the sooner you can find someone, the better. So, that little part is over. Tonight, we're doing some more Purifies by DSH. I wish y'all could smell it. Like, I wish you could smell it. Do you want to say anything to anybody?
Okay, guys, you won't believe what I just did on the camera. I just did the taco tongue. Did you see, Mommy?
Don't do that on camera. You do that not on camera. But yeah, the Purify is our hand sanitizer line or freshener line, however you want to call it. It's not really sticky and gunky like a lot of hand sanitizers. And yeah, it has a really nice after smell. This one is the rose. And this one is I call it bay rum, but it's a little mixture. So you'll see me do it right now. I'll do a couple of them while I'm on here. And yeah. So I'm waiting for my assistant to come back in a minute to help me. But if there is anything, I mean anything, please message me. I will answer questions. Just as far as like little things. Oh, did you do so and so such and such? Or if somebody else already asked the question and they put it under my live, go to them, ask them, or leave a message and I'll get back to you. But yeah. So we're gonna go in with our alcohol. It's alcohol and pure essential oils. That's what it is. And it helps to keep you clean. So what you trying to say, my breath stink? I think you're trying to say my breath stink.
Now your breath don't stink.
Oh, you just thought I wanted to do that? Yeah. Thank you. Can I have a kiss?
Because it might mix together.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So we're going to fill it up.
Can I help?
Mm-hmm. And then we're going to get our little secret concoction to come up with the men's one. Man, I need more of the guys to holler at me. Like, now, I do have my men that respond with the head food. Like, they love it. For the beds, if y'all already don't know, for the beds, killing the game, the shampoo bars, they use the shampoo bars on the head and all of that. If you go down to the other, it's like another video or two down there where I have a review from a couple of guys that talk about the hair growing back or filling in their beards or whatever. But a real good one was where one of my guys, he was like, I went to my barber and he was like, man, what have you been doing? Because he was going through a divorce and his hair started falling out. He was stressed out. Ex-wife was taking him through it. So one of my other clients went to him and was like, look, take one of these samples, take a couple of these samples and try it. My stylist, she makes it for me or whatever. So he tried it, went back to his barber, not even realizing that what he was using, it was working. So he goes to the barber and he says, oh man, whatever you've been doing, it's been working, it's been helping me, blah, blah, blah. My edge is going in. So his barber's like lining them up and he was like, fam, I ain't did nothing. I was just lining you up every time you come in here or doing whatever. So he was like, well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what I've been using. Da, da, da. So then he went home and he said, oh, shoot, I've been using the stuff that old girl had gave me. So my client, she comes back to me. She was like, oh, yo, the dude I gave it to, he said his hairline was growing back in, blah, 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 blah. I was like, oh, okay, cool. So I got a lot of those instances where people are like calling me, telling me what the product did and how it did this and how it did that. And I'm like, leave it on, put it in the review. I just want to know personally if anybody can help me out and why it takes so much for my people to just leave reviews. Like, they'll hit me up and be like, yo, this should work. This is good. This is good. But I'm like, leave a review. Put it on there. People want to know. Like, they really want to know that it works.
Your breath smells like coffee now.
It's not coffee. It's the oil. It's the oil. So,
your breath really smells like coffee. Just have a coffee.
Now, smell this. Now, the essential oils are pure, so they're a little strong.
They taste disgusting. They smell disgusting, guys. Don't try that at home.
No, definitely don't try that at home. This one
But
is like
don't
my
eat
own,
it.
my own little personal mixture. I can't tell you what it is. But it smells. Y'all smell it? It smells good. But
Can I put it in?
okay, just a couple drops.
Just like this.
Yeah, be careful. So, needless to say, he's been using it ever since. There you go.
A couple drops.
And I have
How
one of
many
the
more
premier
do we
barbers that
need?
uses it. He's on here. His name is Adam. Adam, don't kill me if I say this wrong, but Adman Rocky. I always forget his IG. I'm sorry, fam. I'm gonna tag him in it. But he's the barber holding the job. Real good dude, real good people. He premieres our product at his shop,
Do
and
we
we
need
looking to work
another
with
one?
more stylists. So if anybody knows anybody that has personally used the product, I would prefer if you have already used the product, and then you may have a stylist or something like that you know, recommend us. And we'll get it, we'll get it to them, get them in there. I got a couple other people, though. We working up some contracts with them, but they're out of state. But I do want some more of my people, like, from around here, from D.C., Maryland, Virginia, that I can link with to use the product in their salons and stuff.
Bobby, get this stuff away. I hate it.
Because we need it. It's strong, and it smells good after you spray it, though. But, yeah, so just hit me up. Spread the word. And if you haven't tried it already,
Give me spray.
hold on, baby. No, you can't spray that. That's for people. I have to sell that to people. I can't just spray it.
Get it in.
We'll go get the other air freshener. She extra. But what was I saying? Oh, if you haven't tried it, try it. I mean, we got the discount code is for $10 off of any hair food, which is this size. Okay, you can spray that.
You gotta
This
watch
size.
out for this.
Which is the 2 ounce. Wait, don't spray it in my face, baby. Ooh, spray it that way. Thank you.
Let's bring over here.
The 4 ounce. Boogie. It's just alright, so I'm like, be real honest with you. Because it's the men's one, it smells like manly, so it's kind of like a woody scent. I can't really describe it. It doesn't smell like roses and berries. That's the one she really likes. But yeah, it smells like a man. But in a good way. Like, we like it.
It's
Ladies, we
not
like it, but
uh-uh.
she like, man, that joint don't smell. It smells like, stop, Boogie. Alright, stop spraying it.
It smells good.
I'm so irritated. Okay, so we had the 2 ounce, the 4 ounce, and the 8 ounce. Shoot, I think my 8 ounce is, okay, I'll put that out here. And this one is I'll rewrite this one. This is the 8 ounce. This is what the men's one looks like. And this is what the women's one looks like. And we're going to be coming out with the kids. I'm thinking by summertime. But the kids is the same formula. They just have a different label. I have a different label for the kids. But it does really good, especially for, like I said in the other videos, dry scalp issues. This is for like normal to dry scalp, any texture hair. If you have overly oily, hold on 1 second, baby. Be quiet real quick. Give me 1 second, okay? If you have overly oily glands, it's not for you. At least the hair food isn't. The shampoo bars, they're good, but yeah. So maybe within like the next year or so, I might come out with another one. But for the majority of people, this works for anybody every day of the week. And you can use it on wet hair. You can blow dry the hair out with it, with your hair being wet, and it won't have a smoky residue. I have multiple videos showing that. You also can you can interchange it with other products. You can use as much or as little as you want to. It's not really thick. It's shea butter and black seed oil based, and they've done a study on the combination of the products that I've used. There are studies that show the benefits of those products together and how they grow the hair. Which one of the main components of it is the coconut oil and the black seed oil together. So you can look that up in your free time. But there's other products in there as well. But those two components working together do help with restructuring and basically reactivating dormant hair follicles. So if you have a follicle that's like not necessarily all the way burnt out or from chemical or from tension or whatever the case may be, the black seed oil on its own in conjunction with the coconut oil helps to regenerate that follicle and promote hair growth. But mixed with everything else, and also the roses, which are actually a natural replenisher to the skin, even up to 3 years after the flower has dried out. So after 3 years after it's desiccated or dried out, you still get health benefits from roses. And I'm going to post a video. There's a video I have on my hair page, on the Lavish Looks Inc. page, that shows you a dozen roses that I had bought. And there was another group of roses. I think a group of flowers that we got from Mother's Day. And the two flowers together, you saw the flowers touching each other. And I left them there for a week unconsciously. And it ended up being a good promo video. So, like, another thing with your business, if you notice, like, anything that is pertaining to your company or your brand or whatever it is that you're trying to do, like, pay attention to your surroundings. Like, we got flowers. Me and my mom, we got flowers for Mother's Day, and we had them together, and we just left them there. And one was roses and one was some regular flowers. And I ended up being able to use that for content because the roses actually kept only one side of the flowers still bloomed and like full of life, and then the other side was dying. So pay attention to your brand. That's another thing I could say. Pay attention to your brand. Pay attention to your brand. Pay attention to your brand. And always be open to bettering your brand. Like, I've restructured my brand a couple times already, and I'll probably change it a little bit again. I don't know. But yeah. So that's another big thing. What else? And have fun with it. Like this time that I have right now to be able to do this at 1 a.m. because because I'm repacking my stuff and my daughter don't want to go to sleep. So, not repacking, but packaging my stuff.
Where's my little scissors? Open this thing.
I think they're right here. My daughter don't want to go to sleep, so she'll help whenever, I guess the feeling hits her. Over there in your sparkly bag. And then I get a little second,
I don't see no sparkly bag.
Your school bag over there, babe.
Oh, my school bag.
Uh-huh. But, yeah. Most of the time, it's, if it's not homeschool, because I do homeschooler, it's all of this and paperwork and phone calls and talking to people. But it's a good thing to build your brand. Do not give up on your brand. Stick with it. I can honestly say stick with it. I've had plenty of days where I was just like, what am I doing? Like, for real, what am I doing? And it started back in 2018. And I want to say her father was like on this big black seed oil kick. And I was familiar with it, but it was just kind of like, oh yeah, I heard of it. I've had it around or whatever the case may be. And I know it works, but I didn't know how well it worked. So one of the distributors that I work with, shout out Adventures of Quan, where I get my black seed oil from, he sent me a package. So I sent we split it up amongst both our families because we were both trying to, get our families more healthy and try to add more supplements, natural supplements or whatever you want to call it, natural remedies, vitamins. And his mom was like in the bed, like bedridden, couldn't really move like that and all this other stuff. So she took it for like a month. And at the time, I had a pain in my side from working out, or it was like I was moving and I was working out crazy around that time too. And I had like a little pain in my side. So within a couple of weeks, I'm taking this black seed oil straight every day, and then all of a sudden the pain went away out of nowhere. Now, granted, it probably could have went away on its own, but I did it again after I found out that I had another pain, and it ended up curing me again. So she was in the bed, like taking all of these medications and all of this other stuff. And for all my people that's going natural, I mean, all of it, we need it. That's another reason why I went with an all natural product line. Everything is made from natural products. But this lady has been taking so many medications from the hospital that have deteriorated her insides. So we gave her like a combination of other natural things, but the main thing was the black seed oil. And within a month, she was able to start walking again. Like, not like just walking on her own and all this other stuff. No, she had a problem like literally walking. So she was able to get around with her little walker and like start getting around again. And I was like, like when they say black seed oil, I've literally seen black seed oil do good work from scratch. So that was one of the big factors as to why I chose to put this product in my product. And then just researching everything else that I was adding to the line to put in it. So just keep sticking with trying to do your being natural, using natural products, eating raw foods, getting like the certain meats and stuff out of your diet. I'm still struggling with seafood, y'all. Like they said, we're not even supposed to eat seafood. Like I was reading something, the girl said lobster and shrimp and crab is the cousin to scorpions, cockroaches, and something else. And I was just like, damn, like why would you mess me up like that? And then, all the other stuff about, because they scavengers, they eat trash all day long. I'm going to give up the crab and the lobster. One day, but just not today. I'm not going to lie about that. It's just not going to happen today. So, yeah. But, I mean, I'm going to sit here for a while and keep packing this stuff up. I don't know if y'all have any questions for me. We right now I'm working on doing twice a month to come on here, and I mean shoot, if y'all got any suggestions, shit, put it in my box and I'll figure out a way to talk to y'all about it or do whatever. But we still moving, we still grooving, and big things are coming. Like I said, I've been in a couple of meetings. We going back and forth with the contracts now. And we getting some stuff together for y'all. But for my people that already have, try OC. I see you on here, boo. Shout out to OC. Check her out. She's been with us for a while. I think I met her last year. I remember you, sis. I think you were with your mom or your grandma. I can't remember. But I think mom or grandma was like, come check this girl out. We was at a pop-up and she was like, come check this girl out. And they started with us. So, I hope your DSH journey been going good, babe. I appreciate you because you was there. And that was like one of my first couple of pop-ups. Like, I had already been selling on my, I have a e-com store. So I put my product on my e-com stores, 360insure.com. So I had this on there, and I was already getting sales through there, but I started wanting to, try to branch out and do pop-ups and stuff, and I knew other people that were doing it. I was like, let me try to do that and get myself out here a little bit more. And shoot, if anybody else knows of any pop-ups and stuff like that that they think might be good, I'm here for it. But I really want to capitalize more off of online sales. E-commerce is where it's at, and that's where it's going to keep going. So get yourself on a platform. After this, I want to be able to at least do some type of coaching and consulting as far as it pertains to hair or, just the business or something. Consulting is another good thing that I feel is good for people to go into too, because everybody's always online and people always want more and more. If you're able to get more information, and if you anything like myself, I'm always online. And if somebody has something that they want to teach, I'm gonna learn it, like hands down. Like, I don't care what it is, even if it's just sitting there taking out a certain amount of time just to learn new content, or a new product that I can use in my product line that would help me be better than the next company or something like that. And also find out your competition. Anything you want to do, find out who your competition is. Find out what they doing. You know what I mean? Like, it's not gonna hurt. It's gonna help you at the end of the day. Like, it's a couple of people out here that's doing so and so and such and such, but it's not a lot of people that's doing it the way I'm doing it, and a couple of other people that are in the same realm or the same niche. How you say it? Niche. In the same niche that I'm in. So, well, actually, it's my daughter's company. And she tells me everything to do, actually. I have my own company. This is hers. So, and that's why I started it. Another thing, y'all, get your credit to like at least a 700. Because I don't know if anybody's heard, but they trying to get rid of the 3 credit bureaus. This is just like sidebar. But they trying to get rid of the 3 credit bureaus now. And they going to do a whole different credit rating system. And they already added FICO 10. So amongst all the other FICOs, they got FICO 10 now. And if you have a 700 credit score, they're going to basically congratulate you or treat you, so to speak. But if you are, as far as I know, if you are below a 700, you're going to be stagnant credit-wise for the next 4 years. If you don't get it up by the time they finish whatever these changes are that they want to do to the credit system. But anyway, so that's another thing that will, I guess, put you ahead in the game credit-wise, because you still got to use your personal credit for certain things when you first starting out. But there's ways around that too. So I don't know. But yeah. So I had fun with y'all tonight. And we're gonna be back next weekend. I usually do it on Saturday night. So if y'all wanna come and kick it with me, please do. And I love the support. And I appreciate everybody for supporting us, from those that's been there from day one, the ones that's just joining us, and the people that's going to be coming. We love y'all. Thank you so much. And we'll see you next week. And then the week after, we'll be off a couple weeks. And then I'll come back for April. So we'll see y'all next weekend. Leave me some suggestions. Like I said, any ideas you have for next week. And